Your love is rated X. That means you're extra, extraordinary.
What's up, go-getters? For my first vlog, I was going to talk about the journey so far. The weight loss, the rock band, why I quit my day job, and how I started a ghostwriting business. I put all that on hold after going to Tampa Bay Startup Week. Startup Week is this 5-day business conference where experts from across the country fly in to talk shop with the local entrepreneurs. I learned a lot. I got to see Gary Vee talk. That was cool. It was a good time. After spending a few days around 1,000 or so entrepreneurs, I noticed something. Let me explain. You see, at any business meetup, you expect that most of the people there already have the business up and running. They came to get specific answers to questions that could help get their business to the next level. What I didn't expect were all the people who had no clue what their business should be or even where to start. These people came looking for direction. Inspiration hadn't exactly struck yet, so they were still looking for that holy this is what I want to do moment that you always hear about. It's tough because what do you do when you know that you're meant for more, but you can't quite figure out how to get unstuck from where you are? How do you find the work that you were born for? Today's walkthrough is all about the mission, the big picture vision you have for your life. Maybe the most important decision you'll ever make. Maybe. Let's go. They say your mission is your calling, the thing you were born to do. For some people, that picture is crystal clear. You wake up in the morning, fired up with a sense of purpose. You can see what you want off in the distance, so you keep moving in that direction to get it. For others, that picture can be a little blurry. There's nothing calling you over the hill and into the promised land, so there's nothing making itself obvious to you, which can make you feel stuck. I ran into a lot of dead ends when I had this problem, so I hope this helps. Okay, but first, a word of warning. Before I get started, I should point out, if you're happy exactly where you are in life, this vlog episode isn't for you. This is for people who are still on the hunt. So if you're still spinning your wheels, looking for something, anything that might shake the cobwebs loose and get you moving in the right direction, then stick around. So here's what worked for me. Step 1, look at your stuff. Look around your space. What do you see? Sneakers, books, makeup, magazines, ticket stubs. What are you buying? What do you do with your downtime? When your mind wanders, where does it go? These are all clues. We're looking for what you spend your time, money, and energy on. When I look at my stuff, one thing is clear. I like to use my hands. I like to make things. You can turn a closet full of sneakers into a podcast or a love of anime into comedy skits. Step 2, what can you talk about for hours? Now, this is a really useful question because, as you already know, it takes a ton of energy to talk about something that you don't actually care about. If you can talk about something for hours, then you might be able to use that energy to build something around that topic. So the question is, what lights you up? What excites you? Is it construction, video game design, sports, animals, fitness, food? For me, it's movies, specifically storytelling. I can 100% talk about storytelling for hours. I used to travel in a band, so when I was on the road, I'd sometimes watch 2 or 3 movies a day. I'd inhale 2 books a week. Then I'd practice writing my own stories that I imagine might play out on a big screen someday. The point is, if something gets you that fired up, it's totally worth exploring. Okay, step 3. Actually, let's do this. Okay, so step 3. A friend of mine introduced me to this concept called ikigai, or I have no idea. From what I understand, ikigai is a Japanese word that loosely translates into reason for being, the thing you were meant to do. Now, that could be total bull, but it got my mind working in the right direction, and that's exactly what I was looking for. So, ikigai has 4 parts, and bear with me, this should be fun. What does the world need? Ask yourself what the world needs, then get intensely curious about your solution. For me, it's empathy. Empathy for yourself and empathy for other people. The world can put a lot of limits on you. It's way too easy to convince yourself you don't deserve what you want based on some prior bullshit. It's amazing what you can accomplish when you aren't beating yourself up. 2. What can you be paid to do? Also known as the side hustle. Almost everyone has something they can do for extra cash. Maybe you can bake cakes on the weekend. Maybe you're a killer handyman. You can drive for Uber, dog sit, whatever you want. You get the idea. Things people will pay you for. If you had to make $20 today, what could you do? For me, it's writing, because it's a resilient side hustle. Just about every surface and screen we look at today has writing on it, so I doubt the need for writers will go away anytime soon. 3. What are you good at? Now, this is a passion question. What do you care about so much that you invest a ton of time into it? Are you crushing it on Fortnite? Then start a Twitch stream. Esports players are killing it right now. You 100% have something that you're really good at, whether you recognize it or not. And don't let anyone tell you that what you're passionate about is a waste of time. Ignore that negativity. For me, again, it's movies and stories. I spend so much time thinking about stories. 4. What do you love to do? Think about it like this. What makes you feel great? Is it finding homes for rescue dogs, helping people get in shape, spending time with old folks? This is something that you do that makes you feel like you're making the world around you a better place. For me, I like brainstorming with people. When someone has a problem, be it personal or work stuff, I find the time to get down in the trenches with them and work through it, because that's what I'd want. Seeing people break through is super rewarding for me. And that was my aha moment. And a couple other things that didn't really fit in this video, so I'll have to follow this one up with another one down the road. So that aha moment, I'd have to stick my head in the sand to ignore the very clear theme that was staring me in the face. I like stories, I like making things, and I like breakthroughs. Now, these things felt incompatible, but they weren't. I just had to figure out how to connect them. That's where your idea for what you might be meant for will start to take shape. This vlog is the first step in connecting those ideas, telling stories, making this vlog, and tracking my progress. I want to help people become the strongest versions of themselves by starting with myself and working out from there. So I wrote down a mission statement and taped it to a wall in every room in my house. My mission is to create stories that push the human race forward. It's an outrageous sounding thing, I know, but it works for me. It keeps my mind pointed in the right direction. I get genuinely excited when I walk past it every day. It renews my mind because I know why I'm doing what I'm doing. And here's the thing. Once you know your mission, once you know your reason for being, once you know that big picture, you have a compass that won't work for anyone else but you. You know in an instant if what you are about to do maps to that ambition. The books you read, the podcasts you listen to, how you socialize, why you socialize, all your actions, it's all on the table. Are you saying yes to the things that move you closer to your goal? Are you saying no to the things that will prevent your success? Can you even tell the difference? That's why to travel for a living is way too vague to be useful. Knowing why you're doing something will keep you going when you hit those inevitable speed bumps and roadblocks. One of the biggest obstacles we have to overcome is the nasty little voice in our heads telling us that we can't do something or that we don't deserve something. Doubt will destroy your potential and create a toxic mindset that will sabotage just about everything you do. If you love a thing, go after it. There are over 7 billion people on this planet. There are people out there who need to hear what you have to say or see what you can do and accomplish. Your unique viewpoint, your gifts and interests, those are the things that make you truly valuable. So pay attention to how you feel. Don't let your head get in the way at first. There's plenty of time for that down the road, I promise. Besides, your heart knows way more about you than you do. At the end of the day, your life's mission, your reason for being is whatever brings you and the people around you happiness, purpose, and meaning. Your life's mission makes you authentic to who you are. I'll leave you with this. Thich Nhat Hanh, I think I said that right. He said, whatever makes you come alive, go do that. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive. Okay, that's it. Man, this was fun. I'm excited about this community we're creating. I hope every video encourages you and gets you fired up to go out there and chase down the things that you want most. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. If you didn't, I have no idea why you watched all the way to the end. I'll be back next week with a different kind of video than episode 2 of the walkthrough the week after that. Until next time, I'm James Alexander. Be bold, make things happen.